Have you ever wondered what it takes to turn a dream into reality? Not just any dream, but one so big it feels like it could touch the clouds. Today, we're diving into a story that embodies the heart of that journey, a tale of grit, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of a promise. This is the American Promise. Our story begins in 1997 at JFK Airport in New York. A 12-year-old boy named Samuel Kipruto steps off a plane from Kenya, clutching a worn-out backpack. The towering skyscrapers of the city loom in the distance, a world away from his home. As he takes his first steps into this new land, he carries a heavy promise he made to his mother. "I'll come back when I can buy you a house that touches the clouds." But America wasn't the golden paved paradise he had imagined. His new home is a cramped apartment in the Bronx, where he studies late into the night under a single flickering bulb, his breath visible in the cold air. While his uncle snores on the couch, Samuel pores over books, driven by a hunger that was far stronger than the hunger in his stomach. The dream felt distant, but the fire to achieve it was burning brighter than ever. The years that followed were a blur of constant motion. We see a teenage Samuel working tirelessly washing cars until he's soaked, bagging groceries at the crack of dawn, and then rushing to evening classes. His nights were spent staring at an old, slow laptop, absorbing business lectures from the internet. Sleep often found him on a bus, a notebook still open on his lap. He was building his foundation, one exhausting day at a time, brick by brick. College was another world entirely. Samuel found himself in a lecture hall surrounded by students who came from wealth and privilege. Yet he listened with an intensity that set him apart. One day, a professor said something that would change the course of his life. Entrepreneurship isn't about ideas. It's about solving problems people ignore. That single sentence struck him like lightning. He scribbled it down, and a new path began to form in his mind. Fast forward a few years. Samuel, now in his mid-20s, is standing on a busy New York street, handing out flyers for his first venture. It's a simple app called Swift Fuel, designed to help people find the cheapest gas prices nearby. It was a problem he understood, the struggle to save every dollar. But most people just walked by, indifferent. Some even laughed at his ambition. He faced rejection after rejection, but he refused to give up. He knew he was solving a real problem. And then, one person saw the fire in his eyes. In a small coffee shop, an older, seasoned investor named Mr. Harris listened to his pitch. He saw past the simple app and looked directly at the young man in front of him. "You've got fire, son," Mr. Harris said. That investment was the spark that ignited the flame. Swift Fuel started gaining traction. Downloads began to climb, slowly at first, then exponentially. The small team Samuel had assembled worked day and night in a rented basement, fueled by coffee and a shared vision. Soon, the world started to notice. A newspaper headline read, Immigrant founder disrupts energy retail. He was invited to speak at tech conferences where he once dreamed of just being an attendee. The applause was deafening. People called him an overnight success. They said he was lucky. But Samuel knew the truth. Luck only visits those who never stop working. We jump to the present day. Samuel, now a confident 40-year-old man, stands in a stunning high-rise office overlooking the Manhattan skyline. The company logo on the wall is bold and clear: Swift Fuel Global Energy. He calmly closes a massive $2.3 billion merger deal on his tablet, a testament to decades of relentless effort. Just then, his assistant's voice comes over the intercom. "Mr. Caputo, your wife and kids are here." He turns, and the powerful CEO softens into a loving husband and father. Later, at sunset, we see Samuel walking across a runway toward a private jet with his family. His young son points to the sky, his eyes wide with excitement. "Dad," he asks, "are we going to Kenya today?" Samuel looks at him, a warm, heartfelt smile spreading across his face. "Yes, son," he replies. "It's time to build that house that touches the clouds." The promise he made as a boy was finally within reach. As the jet ascends, soaring above the clouds, Samuel looks out the window, lost in thought. He pulls out a faded, folded letter from his pocket. It's from his mother, her handwriting familiar and comforting. Her voice reads the words he has carried in his heart for so long. "My son, don't chase money, chase purpose. Money will follow." Tears well up in his eyes as he closes them, overwhelmed with emotion. He hadn't just built a company, he had fulfilled a purpose. Our final scene takes us to Kericho, Kenya. A breathtaking glass villa stands proudly overlooking the vibrant green hills of his homeland. Children are playing on the lawn, their laughter filling the air. The entire village has gathered to celebrate. With his family by his side, Samuel cuts a red ribbon, officially opening the home he built for his mother. He turns to the cheering crowd, his voice clear and strong. "Dreams don't come true because you're lucky," he says. "They come true because you never stopped believing they could." This story is a powerful reminder that our beginnings do not define our endings. It's a tribute to the millions of immigrant stories that have shaped the world. Stories of courage, sacrifice, and unbreakable spirit. Thank you so much for watching. If this story moved you, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more inspirational content. We'll see you in the next one.